guys, this is Sarah. I know I should have made this video a long time ago, but I'm doing it now. So here's the latest news that's been happening in the past week. Okay, so Briana Jungwirth has this new Snapchat, and she's been posting to this Snapchat regularly. And basically the thing she was posting was her with her friend in the car, acting silly, and then in the back you can see that there is a baby seat. Also in the Snapchat you see that her friend is trying to open a baby stroller and she doesn't know how to do it. And basically the whole thing was weird. People were like, oh, she's just trying to publicize even more that the baby's real. It says when your baby is 2 months old and you don't know how to put up a stroller because you never used it until you had to fake using it for your Snapchat. She deleted the baby bottle snap. No mom in their right mind would leave an open bottle full of formula in the car when she obviously wasn't going to be fed for a while. Also pretending to put up the stroller after listening to music on full volume in the car with no baby to be seen anywhere is not helping making this look real. So basically because our fandom is awesome, we're noticing all these things that are happening and it's a fail. Like Briana is trying so hard to make it look like she has this baby, but even if there was a baby, she still wouldn't be taking good care of it. So what I'm gathering from this is that Briana has all this baby stuff, but there actually is like no baby present.
What up, Paige?
Paige Stacy.
That's my girl.
So basically, if you guys didn't understand what was going on throughout all her Snapchats, some girl took some screenshots of it all and she explained it. It says in this video, her friend is kind of trying to show the baby seat in the back. Then she made a video of how Brie was struggling to open the stroller. And before that, her friend was complaining that she has a lot of things, meanwhile picking up baby bottles and saying that she doesn't have room to place her Starbucks. And her last snap was her walking with the stroller. But what was weird about all of this was that there wasn't a moment where we actually saw a baby or any sound of fidgeting or crying. I mean, he could have been sleeping and all, but honestly, what was the point of posting these snaps? That is so true, and I feel like if Briana actually did have this baby, she wouldn't be trying to publicize it that much. And guys, I'm not trying to be rude or like say this because of Larry. I'm just saying I hope that Briana does not have a child, because the way that she's taking care of it and just her and her friend just like goofing off, I just don't think that they would be responsible enough to even have a child. I know people were like, guys, it's her first child, lay off. Like, she's a first-time parent, so she might not know how to do a lot of things. Understandable. But I just can't see a parent having a child and having their first priority be Snapchat. Or, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to drop my Starbucks. Like, that's not responsible. This person says, why the fuck does Contrabar need 3 bottles of milk? My niece only needs 1 to fall asleep. You don't leave the teat of the baby bottle uncovered. You need to boil it if it touches anything before putting it back in your baby's mouth, because it's unsanitary for any child. Her friend is holding 3 baby bottles to her chest, touching her hair, which is filled with product, and completely not okay for any baby to put inside their mouth, especially a 2-month-old. This person says, tell me it is only my lack of sleep that the fucking stroller for a supposed 2-month-old baby whose back has to be at all times in horizontal when laying down. Tell me they did not use a position in that stroller that is used for kids at least 6 months old, when they can actually fucking sit without collapsing like a rag doll. So these people make very good points. I don't know if they're moms or if they had experience with children or if they just have common sense. This is what I was saying before. I really hope Briana does not have a baby, because even if it is her first child and she's not good at it, she should really have someone there who knows how to take care of a baby, because based off of what these people said, they're not being very cautious of the baby's health. Like, the baby's face should not be fully exposed to the sun. It should be laying a certain way, and all the baby products should be clean. So it's nice reading what other people have to say about this, because there's some baby things that I don't even know. But I think anybody would be able to see that she's not taking good care of this baby. She needs a lot more responsibility, and so does Louis. Remember that TMZ video when Dax was talking about Larry and Babygate? By the way, is his name Dax? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyway, he did a live stream, and he was again talking about Larry. So here's kind of what went down. It says, Dax reading comments on the live stream. Larry have matching tattoos. Ah, that's what we're talking about. Drag the Larrys and One Direction. Tease. The bearded guy says, okay, so are we gonna have to address this or just ignore it? We can just ignore this. And then Dax says, people think Larry is real, and I feel like this is their thing, and we need to let them figure out their Larry situation. The bearded guy says, I guess, I have no idea what we're talking about. Dax says, you really don't know? Louis Tomlinson, Harry Styles, Larry? So this is really weird that he's bringing up all this Larry and Babygate stuff, because as we know in this fandom, a lot of articles and media sources try to go against us and try not to talk about Larry, and they always like to take the other side. But here's where it got weird. So the whole time he was mocking Babygate, and he was basically for Larry, or basically he was just trying to know more information. But now it seems like he's taking the other side, and he's for the Babygate thing and Briana. So he posts this tweet saying, "I have Freddie's legal birth certificate. A doctor signed off saying the child is real. What more proof do you need?" And this person says on Instagram, Briana says he was born on the 22nd. The birth certificate says informational, not a valid document to establish identity. So I don't know if this is him taking the Babygate side or if he's still mocking it. But basically on his Twitter, he didn't want to take a side yet. He was basically like, okay, directioners, can we talk about Babygate and Larry? I want to know more about it. I don't know anything about this. So people were trying to explain to him the whole thing. So if you go on his Twitter, there's a lot of tweets about this whole conversation of Babygate. I just think this whole thing is for attention because he is part of TMZ. Like, he keeps switching sides. Like, first he's mocking Babygate and then he's suddenly on their side. I mean, are we really gonna believe this Ricky Dillon looking ass bitch? Seriously, he looks like Ricky Dillon. Okay, this next set of news is much better. It's about the Tomlinsons and Harry. Okay, so first off, Phoebe took a photo and people are saying it was in Harry's house. Like, I kind of know what the inside of Harry's house looks like, but I forgot the outside, so I can't confirm if she actually took it in Harry's house. And there was also a new picture of Louis with the twins. And a lot of people were suspicious of this picture because they're like, oh my gosh, it's so high quality. Like, Louis must know someone in his family who's a photographer because this photo couldn't have been taken with an iPhone. I kind of agree, it does look very high quality, but guys, there's so many apps out there where you can like sharpen the image. Like, you can make a photo look like that in an app. Or maybe there is someone in the family who actually does have like a really good camera. I mean, they're rich. Jay's photos are never this high quality and clear. This wasn't taken with an iPhone, almost as if there's someone in his life that has an affinity for photography. Okay, so not only were people talking about the clarity of the photo being suspicious, people were also talking about what was in the background of the photo. So if we look at the photo of Louis and the twins, in the background you can see these two dark parts behind Louis. Well, look at this next picture. This is a picture of the inside of Harry's house. There's the couch, and there's the picture of these two guys, and those black parts were the pants. So again, here's this picture of Louis on the couch. Then if we look at this picture, it's the same background. It's that same couch, and in the background, those would be the legs of the guys behind Louis. So putting this together, people think that Louis and the twins were in Harry's house, or Harry and Louis share a house, and their families hang out. So domestic. It says, I don't know if this is Harry's house or something, but it's definitely the same house Lottie and her boyfriend stayed at when they were in LA. And this house is definitely a public house because everyone knows where it is. I mean, I even know the address. Well, tell me the address because I'll be showing up. And as of right now, people say that Niall's in Georgia, Louis in LA, Liam's in LA, Harry's in LA, and Zayn is in New York City. I love when the boys are like in the same place, especially Harry and Louis. Stay there. Stay. I just want Louis and Harry to stay in the same place for just at least a day or a week or forever. Anyway, I know there's a lot more information to cover, so I'll cover it in the next video. So like always, I make a video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Lesbians, lesbians. No.
Nobody can drag me down.